We have beaten Azerbaijan at the Cardiff City Stadium by 2-1. It wasn't a comfortable victory, but it should have been. We should have been in front from the start of the game to the end of the game, because Azerbaijan, they were no great shakes in any way, shape or form. Now on to the goals. The first one in the first half. Gareth Bale has 2 Azerbaijan players around him. It goes into the box, and their defender, for some reason, heads the ball past his goalkeeper, left him stranded into no man's land, and it trickles in the bottom corner. That was a comedy of errors. It was very, very funny, wasn't it? Very funny. You could have played the Benny Hill theme tune over it. It was that funny. He wrote his own death warrant by doing what he did. But thankfully, he did it. Then they equalise in the second half. They play goals on the run after we lose the ball. Wayne Hennessy does a Leno, like against Spurs. He pushes the ball. He should have done better because the shot wasn't powerful. And then the player's there to put it into the empty net. I don't know what the hell Wayne Hennessy was playing there. He almost put into trouble again towards the end of the game. You know, when he passed the ball stupidly. No need to do it. I don't like passing from the back. I don't get that. Do it the old-fashioned way. You can't do it the way that you think it should be perceived to be. Then we got the winner, thankfully. Joanne has a swipe at it, and then goes into the box. Gareth Bale with a fantastic header, a bullet header, similar to Ronaldo's headers, and it crosses the line, hits the bar on his way down. The player tries to get it over the line. He couldn't do it. If that was Kyle Walker, he could do that. He would have cleared that off the line, Kyle Walker. So that was a fantastic goal. Because I like playing that way. You know, I don't mind doing that if it's 10 minutes remaining. You know, more often than not, you can get a goal from there. Just putting the ball into the box and see what you can get. It's effective at times, and on that occasion it was, and thankfully it was as well, because we badly needed that. So we put ourselves in contention, still able to qualify for Euro 2020, but we've got to have a lot better, play a hell of a lot better than that if we want to get to where we want to be. I thought Harry Wilson was a disgrace tonight. I did. There was a moment in the first half when he goes on the run and he just hogs the ball. There was a player in a better position than he was. All he needed to do was put it across the bloody face of goal. He just pissed about with the ball. There was no need to do that. It was like he was trying to play fucking hopscotch, what he used to play in school. I mean, it's basic errors from him. Ridiculous. And he should have got carded for his stamp on the Azerbaijan player. I'll leave that up to you whether or not you want, whether it's a yellow card or a red card. It's entirely up to you. And his dive was a disgrace as well. You can tell he's been learning from the best, can't you? Mo Salah. A bloody dirty, rotten, diving cheat that Mo Salah is, and Harry Wilson is in that bracket. Disgraceful. Don't do it again. Do not ever copy anybody who dives, especially Mo Salah. Daniel James was outstanding. He was brilliant. Probably the best player on the pitch. You know, nothing seems to faze him. You know, he's taken life at Manchester United like a duck to water. He's our top goal scorer at the moment, and thankfully he won Player of the Month by a landslide victory, really, beating the fanboys' favourites. Wamba Krapa and Pascal Seagon with hair. Take that, Top Reds. The silent majority know what Daniel James is capable of. He put some undefendable balls into the box. They were so fantastic, really. You know, he's going to be a star, this kid. You know, if he keeps what he's doing at club level and at international level, he's going to be a star. He is going to be an ultimate star, and that, for me, is an indictment. And he's only one of the 3 signings we signed in the summer who is good enough for Manchester United, who is actually talented, who is going to develop as the years roll on. So, well done to the kid, well done. And yeah, he's going to get better and better and better. And that is what I did say, didn't I think, when he first signed, that he could replace Lingard. So there you go. in that regard. So I'm very happy all round. So that's it. I'll be back doing a Man United video after the West Ham game in a couple of weeks. And we have got a torrid month, haven't we? We got Leicester City after the international break. We got Onana, what's my name, Astana, Rihanna. And then we got, we got the game against Rochdale, which the young players were playing. And I could go on a rant with Greenwood and Chon getting a new contract, but I'll leave that for another day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you after the West Ham game.